Morning. Good morning. It's to be shoes are done. Pants are done. Glove is done. Just the translucent stuff. Missing my seam there. That sucks. Looks like it went away. No, it shouldn't. Alright, but let's focus on the transparent step. We better start. Oh, actually, no. Let's just finish one thing at a time. Everything for the outfit, and then move on. I want to get this band-aid done. It's got like little bumps. That band-aid got a white layer. Height is low. Just mask. Oops. Mask this. And then there's actually a dice. Dot. Hit 4. Hit 4. There we go. Perfect. Alright, band-aid done. Let's get that shoulder seam back. The bone. Go here. Good morning, Big Poop. Welcome. Gradient like this. The difficulty I was having. So it blends. Good. Move that. This here. This is the shoulder of the seam. And that's the template. Okay, perfect. So now let's focus on the glimpses. So we get the coloring right. Maybe reference. glasses here, and all right. Excuse me. For the glasses, let's go ahead and put in a paint layer. Actually, first let's the glasses. Let's grab the glasses. What is making this blue? Kind of like that, but on the glow, so it is that making it blue. But which one in particular? They're all making it blue? Okay, better idea. Let's put this up top. And then we'll mask out certain spots, or just this spot, really. Mask. Oh. Like that. Back to material. Oh, and then these as well. All right. That's what we need in order to paint it. Boom. This will be this color is just like a dark gray or whatever. That. And then there's actually a little bit blue. Right here. All right. That looks pretty good. So now, double check. Glove done. Glasses done. Mitt done. Pants done. Shoes done. Now it just comes down to the transparent stuff. Let's take a look at that. First is making a base layer that is in fact transparent. Right now, just a little, well, we'll come back to that base layer. And let's take a look at the reference again. So the glove. And the glove is easy. It's just some stripes, like a bevel blur. Would you know why when I'm painting and making masks and stuff, it's painting through faces, so onto other faces, basically? If it's happening, you want to make sure your UVs are not overlapping. If your UVs overlap, then they're going to share that spot on the texture. So when you're working in Substance Painter, the most important aspect is to realize that really you're only working on your texture. Only the 2D version is what really exists. You can add stuff in 3D space, but at the end of the day, it's applying stuff to your 2D image. That is where everything comes together. So if stuff's overlapping here, we paint a mask on one section and it overlaps with another. then they're going to share that mask. Most likely that's what's happening, especially if it's showing up in just random spots. You're painting on one side and then some other part of it changes. Not what I mean. So you have a wall behind that first wall. When you try and paint on the front wall in front, it will paint what you basically look at behind that first wall. I think you'll want to just check your brush settings. So one big difference with your brushes and compared to like a 2D painting program are so yeah, you just want to make sure you're looking at your brush settings. Wait, paint through faces. Yeah. So yeah, definitely double check your. So this right here, these settings here, your alignment and your size space and your back face calling, these will affect how your brush paints on stuff. So the most normal way to paint in 3D stuff is tangent wrap object, and I would leave back face calling on always. Pretty much always leave that on. But yeah, I would play around with these just so you get an idea. Just make like a blank layer, and play around with them because you'll see how it will change how it lays down that stroke. Masks use the same step. It's you're still using a brush at the end of the day. And then this one here, this grabby tool, this will grab through everything. It's grab tool. So I usually only use it in the UV map because it does grab everything through everything. So that's why it's nice to have your UVs laid out nicely so you can go in and know exactly what you're grabbing. Really, it's only unless you know for sure something's not behind it, you should be only using it here in this one. Alternatively, they have the UV chunk fill, which is kind of nice. So you just need to select just a little bit and it'll grab that whole island, UV island. All right, I got to focus on the transparent stuff now. So, what color? It'd be blue, of course. Gonna miss it. And then do that. Oh, we shouldn't mask it. Actually, delete that. Go back to output 2. Copy. Paste. Need to reset the normals there. Call this glowy bits. Okay, so we'll make a fill. Stripes. Excuse me. I turn off back face calling. Oh, we'll go back to that. Okay. So then on top of this, a paint. This will be the stripe mask. And we'll just lasso what we don't want to affect. So now it's only here. And turn off shift and then just use rotation. A little bit better that way. Turn up the amount of stripes. About there. Turn down the width. Just a little. Right about there. Perfect. All right. Something like that. One more stripe. Yes. And then let's turn off, or this will be like a light blue. Let's just lasso these colors. Grab these colors. And turn down opacity. So it's right there. All right, perfect. Then we want to go ahead and add I guess we'll just paint it, right? Yeah, let's just paint it in. Perfect. And I'll set it to the UV. Delete that. Go back to stripes. Paint here. Me. And boom, boom, alpha, fade, bell. Perfect. Okay. Again, set this back to UV texture. I swear I just did that like 4 times. Turn that down just a little bit. Perfect. All right. Now, for this step here, let's make sure it's bluer. Bluer. Perfect. All right. And let's make another folder. Took me so long to find out how to switch UV maps in Substance Painter, but all I do is set a material to each object in Blender. Yes, indeed. Hmm. Ocean. Hello. Oh, I can increase my followers and viewers. Boy. This. Go back to here. Paste it here. Save. This will be. Leave that there. Duplicate time. Glasses. Boom. Boom. This should be pretty straightforward. We're just going to select that. It was just a bot. Increase your follower count. There's like a red bottom to lenses. Interesting. So we'll do we'll do fill. It's always the easiest color. Right, orange. Orangey than that. Orangey. Then put on a mask. Put on a fill. Use a gradient. Just move the balance this way. There. Up the contrast just a little. Oh, that there. I don't think it's glowing. I think it is. All right, so we got the glove, got the glasses. Now we just need to do the logo here on the back. So, boom, Control D, logo. And let's take a look at the ref. Pipette tool can take colors from anything. I mean, if you see even wallpaper or anything, not much apps do that. You know what's nuts is that Photoshop can't even do that. Like that blows my mind. Photoshop's like the number one photo editing tool, and it can only sample colors inside of Photoshop. It's wild. I don't know how. I don't know why. I don't know how. Makes me a little frustrated though. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that one. Excuse me. Spaceship. Spaceship. Okay, so let's go to photo. Speaking of Photoshop, let's jump right in. We'll do that spaceship tonight. Control N, 28, create, 4048, create. Copy image, paste it here, save the image. This will be outfit B2. There we go. Alright, I think we'll just use this whole thing. Can I isolate it just through leveling? I don't think so. So we'll just do what we did last time, just make another image. So turn that up, turn this one down. 40. Right, that's so it's easier to see. All right, let's make some layers. So first, about there. Boom, boom. About there. Perfect. Next, we'll turn the opacity down on that. And we'll make a new layer. This one will be our logo. These ones actually do have a very slight bend. Boom. All right, like that. Boom, 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 boom. Why is my reference map not working on fill layer? Could be maxed out. There's a lot of reasons. It'd be hard to debug some things for Substance Painter from afar. Well, uh, is it in a folder or is there a mask on it? All right, we go. Selection, okay. And we'll duplicate this because the bottom one is actually just this little shadow layer. There. I have a fill layer, and it's the only folder or layer I'm going to at the moment. The fill layer is red. I have a black mask, so the red is not only one part of my object. Oh! Well, make sure you're just the value on your roughness layer is actually set to be visible. So just move the slider back and forth to make sure it is visibly changing your material. Um, if not, you might be in your color mode. So just make sure that you're in material view here. So when you're in your 3D viewport, it's a little drop down, make sure you're in material viewport. Filter, blur, Gaussian. Go about that much. Okay. And then this one, do control, select, modify, contract by 10, select, modify, contract by 10, and then ask. Like that. And that'll give us the border. Then we just need the ball. Let's move between positions and stuff. Gotcha. Select, modify, contract 20. Let's control I. A little bit bigger on that one. There we go. Select that. Then what else? Need this here. Yeah, it's really just that. Okay. It's really just that. So no. Make a new layer here. Do. Lighter blue. Like that. And then these little stripes. Boom. 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 To see that it's finished there. Bam. And then lastly, this one, which you can hardly see. All right, select. P selection. Okay. Others would take much longer with Substance. We know how to use Photoshop. It certainly helps speed things up. That, and then boom, stroke. This color. Stroke. This should be outside. I don't want stroke. I want outer glow. This should be normal. Color should be that. Darker. Not there, so then signs up, spread more. Something close to that. That's pretty close, actually. It's a little bluer. A little bluer. That's as blue as it gets. Maybe it should be overlay. Multiple. Sure, something like that. Then do 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 do. Okay, so this pretty much everything needs to be blurred just a little bit. So go here, filter, blur, Gauss. Okay. Can you apply the mask? Filter, blur, Gauss. A little bit less. Okay. That one's good. And filter, blur, Gauss. All right. This one we're going to mask. And we're just going to very softly add some colors. This. It's supposed to look a bit like a planet, I believe. All right. And lastly, this one. Apply layer mask, filter, blur, Gauss. All right. That looks pretty good. Thing now is that some shadows. That's here and here. Okay, turn that off. We can combine these into a layer. We're going to do a little bit of tweaking the color, hue saturation. No, not colorize, but we definitely want to increase the saturation. It's not working. Let's delete that. Make a clipping mask and just fill it with blue that we can set to something like overlay. Just multiply. So we're going to add just a little bit of blue. So we're going to put this in an emissive thing anyway, so might as well just leave it like that. All right. Now let's close this. Let's go here, go to this folder, grab the outfit logo, drop it in as a texture, import just this project. Then we go here, and we drop it in. Ah, of course. Forgot I had separate too. Which makes sense. Makes sense. I did that. Right. Emissive. When you put your avatar to Unity, you have outlines in yours. Set and Playonly shader. Yes. Oh. Oh. Hello, Cotton. Welcome. Interesting. What is the best way to do this? I think we need to fill here. Just for filling opacity. Like such. And then here. Oh. Should just be there. Oh, yes, indeed. here. I want to use this exact positioning to create the miss. So we'll have an anchor point. Then above this, we'll make another layer just to miss it. The logo texture. But I don't see it. Gotcha. Okay. There we go. So now I can do that. We can just mask that. So it's just there. Interesting. It's going to take some getting used to. Should work. Logo below. Then if I put this here and we also grab that same anchor point, that word it. Ah, interesting. Um, two. Let's make a version of this. What the fucking Photoshop. We'll make a version of this. Hey, it's because I have the fucking. Damn it. See. Alright, save again. Reload this. Drop it into here. Alright, that helped. There is still just kind of a soft glow, which we add a levels here. Can I mask it out? No. So we need that. It's not the roughness. This is just a little bit of glow there. There. Right about there. So can't get rid of the slight glow. Okay, it's because it's not that layer. Hide that one. Hide that. Okay, so it is just the normals themselves, but this base shouldn't have any roughness. Hmm. There we go. Okay, that's more what I'm looking for. That is exactly what I'm looking for. Perfect. All right, so on to the last one. I'm just going to turn this up a little bit so I can see what's going on. Now we just need to add a ring here. All right. We'll do it here. We'll make a fill and just color an emissive. I suppose opacity as well. Then we'll mask that and we'll do a ring. Oh, perfect right here. Boom. We want to set it up. Mask. Add fill. Then add that ring. Ring. Circle. We just had alpha. Alpha circle, or is it ring, 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 ring? Banana phone. Border circle. I searched circle and I didn't see it, so it's a lie. That. Move it here. Shrink it down. Turn off repeat. Center it. And right about there. Almost center. Perfect. Okay. And then up here, and we'll turn on emissive. The base color should be blue. Let's see. Base color. And just sample this blue. All right. And lastly, we just want to turn down the hardness. There we go. All right. We're just making the glowy ring bit. Glowy ring. Whoa. To adjust the mesh a little bit. Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone. No, yes. So you have to create here. So I would suggest screenshotting this photo, but you'll need to create an output template. So I would screenshot this, or here, I'll do a screenshot for you. But I would recommend creating it like this. So you want to create a template. I'll post that in Discord. In Blender, I guess. But that's how you want to set it up. And you can just write in these names. So it's like kind of a naming convention here. But it's metallic smoothness. So roughness and smoothness are opposites. They do the same thing, but technically they're opposites. All right, I think we are done with the textures. Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone. Yeah, but you'll want to make a template like that. Oh. Technically, you can make one for the Poyomi shader too. But my version is for the Pro version. So Unity, in order to be more efficient, combines textures. So they have a texture slot called metallic smoothness. And that means it controls two properties, the metallic property and the smoothness. They're two separate things. They're related, but they are two separate maps. And so Substance can take your roughness map and your metallic map and combine them into the metallic smoothness map that Unity needs. Because every program deals, I put it in the Discord, Blender Discord. But every program needs its own. It kind of has its own conventions. All right, there we go. So now that we've done that, we need to go to Unity. Don't exactly what you mean. Meant to do with that screenshot what I meant to do with the template. So you create a template. There's no Unity template standard for Substance Painter. So like when I go to export this, I'm going to go File, Export Textures, find my folder, blah, 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 but there is a output template. And so this can help you with the programs you need. But these ones, these Unity pipelines here, these standard ones, not quite what you need. I found that it's just a little off, so I made my own. And then you can make your own Poyomi ones as well, which is what I do because I have the Pro Poyomi version that has its own set of maps. Everything's got its own set of maps. All right, just need that folder. Once Unity decides to load. And let's go ahead and open Cotton. All right, so we'll do File, Save, Copy, during outfit. Yeah, call this 21. Painting done. You're right. Excuse me. And then move everything back. All right. There it is. Now we need to rig it. I've already backed up. Yeah, that's what I would recommend. I already backed up the copy, so I should just be able to start overwriting these files. I need to go back to this version and I have it saved. All right. Risky business. Risky business. But now we're going to right click, show Explorer. Could you copy and paste in the Discord because I can't quite read them a bit too long as they cut off. You only need the last part. If you're looking at it, output templates Unity. So it's all the same stuff. Texture set and then underscore. You just need to change this section here. Right there. See, it's texture set, mesh texture set. This is the full phrase. It's like a little way to name them automatically. But you only need to copy this section. Mesh. But it's already, so this phrase is already in Substance. All you need to do is go in Substance and highlight it, and you'll get the full phrase. You can also start by going to one of the Unity ones, and you can duplicate it right here. So just so you have a starting point. What? What?
Did you just eat? Did you just eat? Now you're happy. Now you're gonna yell about it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're yelling about it. You're yelling about it. Oh, so poopy.
There we go. So now we're going to go into Blender. Why is it loading every time? It's just gonna hiccup every time I come back to Unity. I probably need to clean up the project. Anyway, you go here. Boom, boom. So this will apply the mirror. Mirror's already applied there, and there, and there. So we can actually just go ahead and combine all of these now. Well, now it'll be easier to rig it separately. Let's go ahead and delete the reference. Unhide this. before I do that, now I can keep them in the same spot because they are in the same spot relative to the skeleton. Okay, that'll work perfectly. So now we do that. And we just rig. I think so. So that's outfit polka dot. There's little loose parts, which I don't need anymore. Let's go ahead, hide the skeleton. No, we'll need it. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Do this one at a time. So all this stuff here, we want it to look at the body. Just want to copy to selected. Okay, that'll speed things up as we go. And we're going to also Control P armature deform. So everything is now there. And go ahead and transfer. And Control 10. X. Looks like it's working. It's working. All right. The color, it does not quite matter, as long as it matches up the same. But what color it is doesn't matter. The color is just to help you tell it apart. But if you look at the output template, it's just that this color lets you know that it's the specular one, as an example. So it's just telling you what matches up with what, but the colors will change. It's just a random color, I should say.
Oh, that's reading.
Oh. Cats are so funny. Then I would make sure those channels match up. That's part of it as well. Select that folder. We want to do 4K. Export. There's a missing piece of orange in the back of the outfit. Export. Be a little bit different, but I did add the orange in the back, I believe. This stripe here. Right here. Just not matching up quite the same because her body's a little different. Very bottom of the shirt. Oh yeah, that I will leave out. Okay, so we've now exported all the textures into the wrong folder. Let's try that again. Actually, why don't we make a new folder? We're going to call this one Outfit 2. Yeah. Select, export. I think you can just drag them over or something like that. You can always Google a tutorial. There's a whole bunch of tutorials on how to export channels properly. Shoes are working. And then transfer those. Have to be a little bit careful because the fur may mess things up. Oh, that's pretty good. Nice. All right. Then the jacket. We'll do the. Yeah, might as well just do it like that. Transfer. Why not? Then select just that, just these two. Oh. What? All the way over there. All right, there we go. That's just the tail. Then go in and just start smoothing things out a little ways. Boom. It should only be for the back, actually. These ones here. Boom, boom, tab, mask. One, boom. And of course, just make sure the brush is smooth. Do, 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 do. Perfect. Alrighty then. And then for these ones, we're just going to select them all and say weights, smooth. Selected those spells. That should help. Okay. But for this hand, actually, I should only remove the weight from the ends of the fingers, because that way there could still be some flexing, but just not fully. Fully. Nah, actually, just get rid of it. Get rid of it. I think only the thumb I would be comfortable with having any sort of influence. We'll do one, something like that. Actually, first, let's get rid of it. Way right there. Something like that. A little bit more. All right. Hopefully that works well for the hand. It'll be interesting to see. All right, so the shirt's working pretty well. Let's go ahead and do the pants now. Let's just say weights, smooth, all groups, a few times. Nice. And then same for the shoes. I'll actually just go ahead and combine those now. Weight paint, isolate, weights, smooth. Nice. Looking bueno. Bueno. Oops. My cat's so cute. What a cute kitty cat. Alright, so let's combine them. And rename this one. So we outfit. Ooh. And then which are deformed. These ones will be weighted to the head. Noise. And then we're actually going to make a duplicate version. These ones will be weighted to DH head. Was the lighting on parts of the clothes complicated? Just complicated in terms of matching the design, but nothing too crazy. Making it glow is easy, but just making sure the design's very close to the reference. That's the challenge. Let her make Fizzbones, and I did what he told me. I created an empty group, put the Fizzbones component there, so I had like 10 spikes, and I put 10 Fizzbone components. The empty object, just assign the right bones to them. Should we be doing that, or should I create a separate empty object for each bone? You want just one component for each segment. You don't need one for each bone. So for the tail here, I just created one Fizzbone, empty Fizzbone, and I just assign the root bone there. So it's just this bone because it controls the rest of them, and it's going to automatically figure out that it needs the whole length of them. But yeah, I always set them up as soon as it loads, separate objects. So the reason I have so many is because you can only interact one component per empty object. That's what I do. Technically, you don't have to. You could put all of them in one, but then it's just a little harder to organize. I like this because I know which one's which right off the bat, rather than having to like sort through a long list in here. I find this just easier to look at. Light parts on the clothing light up change color depending on what team you're in game. Well, you would be able to change the color pretty easily on the character. Once if you ever want to do that. Right now I'm not going to put it as part of the outfit, but you should be able to tweak the emissive color. I prefer it this way. And then even for the colliders here, I'll make an object per collider, and it works the same way. You can just target a bone on the body for creating a collider. Pretty convenient, honestly. Takes it. Put all the spike bone components on one empty object, so all the same, really. Yeah, totally up to you. Just whatever you find easiest to sort through. All right. So, outfit 2 is here. Then we have these ones. The clip body, I can delete that. This is the other one, we can delete that. Now, everything's zeroed out. I have all the vertex groups for my outfit. Perfect. Yeah, I don't think you have to know exactly. You're just trying to. Knowledge is like, I just know that this is what will connect this to that. Don't have to know exactly how it works. Well, if you do, you'll at least have some idea how to do it. Okay, so now for the outfit 2. We want to be able to remove the mitt. Mitt, the glasses. That's pretty much it. Okay, so that means that we want to go to UV editing, focus on this object, say go to UV map. Oh, we have a few already. Those shouldn't be anything. Duplicate this one. And the glasses move here. And the mitt will move here. Okay, now the moment of truth. We're going to, everything's set up correctly, names are correct. We're going to do File, Export FBX. VR chat, and go to avatar. Just in case, we're going to back up this folder. Export package. Export. Client work. Content. Unity packages. And we'll call this cotton. Outfit pre-outfit 2 backup. Say. Just in case. I know I have it, but just rather for sure. I know it's already backed up in those packages, but it's like that is definitely paranoid. backed up. Now we go back here, file, export, file, export, if boops, excellent. And now, since we've used prefabs, overriding that file should import. Well, but it backed up. What went wrong here? Oh, I know what went wrong. I did not hit the VR chat settings. Perfect. Perfect. It's not a competition. Take him out. Take him out. She's trying to do a blob monster. Yeah. Yeah, Poyomi Shader did not know what to do. That worked out well. Now, give the FBX file. Whew. That was making me sweat a little. Making me sweat a little. Gonna make 2 new materials. Cotton. Abby. Outfit. 2. Should I just duplicate? Yeah, let's actually delete that. And instead, we're going to duplicate the outfit here. That way we have some settings to start with. We just have to make sure we overwrite all those files or those textures. Okay, first let's put the new materials in, outfit 2, and then outfit 2 transparent. Why? It's gonna look real funny. In fact, let's go ahead and take the body and the polka dot, hide those. And then go here, unlock that shader. It shouldn't be locked. Gotta be careful about that. Duplicating locked shaders shouldn't be a problem, but you never know. All right. And yeah, why don't we clean up some stuff here? So heavy B. Oops, B1. We're just going to take all the other images we had before, just so we can look at this a bit easier. Put them in there. There we go. All right, a lot easier to sort through now. So start with the main texture. This is just the outfit. Albedo. Boom. Oh, that's the outline texture. I mean, that works. Color normal. Boom. Nice. And then perfect. Okay. Then we want to go to shading, reflection specular. Take this one, drop it there. And then we also have a normal map here. Fix. Okay. lastly, special effects, mission 0. Mission. Apply the Poyomi shader to my materials, and the metallic texture and stuff is gone. Yes, that's because they have, between the shaders, they have different names. Right, stuff is glowing now. Yay. Okay. Next. Oh, we have to. The lenses. And we'll just make this a little bit blue for now. A little bit blue. Not quite that. A little blue. So it's the name in the shader. You'll have to go to the you have to search for it. But in here, because you're using a different Poyomi shader than I am, I use the reflections and specular. And they have a few different maps here. So, like I was saying before, there's a different set of maps for Unity Standard Shader, and there's a different set of maps for the Poyomi shader. Let's see what it looks like with her. Cute. It's looking good. All right. And now, another export configuration for a Poyomi shader. You certainly can. You may not have to, though. I think the Poyomi shaders, it's pretty big, so there's a lot to play around with to get the kind of look that you're looking for. But you may have to make some new images. For sure. Lenses. Yeah, there's literally no lenses. There should be some lenses. I see lenses here. They're pointed the right way. They're selected. But they're not here? I'm so confused. That's odd. There's no other objects, not separated in any way. I don't see them. the heck? What the heck? Sounds like I don't need to. You should have a lot to play around with in the Poyomi shader. There should be a few different ways to get the results you want. See the mesh on the glove. Why aren't the glasses exporting? There's no shape keys. Maybe they aren't weighted correctly. No, they have to be because they're over there. It moves with the head. I don't understand. That's so odd. Well, we'll come back to it. And for the outline, I'll drop in, of course, the transparent. Bada boom. But you know what? There actually probably shouldn't be an outline for these objects. Yeah. Ready the transparent items. Perfect. Then we'll go to special effects, emission 0, drop in emission. Boom. Maybe 1.2. And maybe a little bit blue. Actually, no, that's not good. No color there. The lenses still aren't exporting. It's so strange. I've never encountered that before. Of course. Of course. Okay. Figured it out. Of course, that was it. Nice. All right. She's looking good. She's looking good. Oh. Now for the body material. There's a few comments on missing lip. Isn't much of shading there. Well, if you'd like to pay for some changes there, I'd certainly love to do so. Could add some more mesh or something, or maybe just some other paint. Well, I'm going to change the breast, how it cuts here. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, some worlds, there's just so much difference in VR chat with the worlds, um, with the shading there. It gets a little funny because it's going to look good here, like this. But if we go in and paint stuff, sometimes it'll, like lipstick in a way. Um, it'll look like there's lipstick or something there. Um, all right, so for the outfit to transparent, we have the discards there, with a mitt and the glasses. We also have the discards for. Oh, excuse me. The mitt. The mitt. We'll definitely need to. Okay, let me write this down because it's going to be a few of them. Where are these last? Okay. So for this, we have discard groups that we need to create. One is for the mitt hand. I think the glove here is going to work just fine, but we do have the glove fur. And then there's the breasts are kind of exposed, and then the fur, knee fur. Knee fur / legs. Themselves, yeah. Pretty much the whole lower body. And most of this can all be one group now that I'm thinking about it. Now that I'm thinking about it. Band-Aid looks fine. Just looks like it's covered up by fur, which is cool. Frank, welcome. When are you going to be open to do the sketch request I redeemed? Oh, okay. Remind me of your sketch request. I'll put it right down. Frank. Sketch. And I also have a spaceship sketch. Is there another one? I don't think so. I need to put those in my Discord or something to remind myself. To remind myself. Okay, so let's make these discard groups. Yeah, what sketch request did you request? Interesting. Let's go back here and take a quick look. Where, Frank? Yeah, absolutely. Where, Frank? There, Frank. Their castle. Perfect. I'll probably do those. I usually do them stream because I draw on an iPad, and so far I don't have a way to connect it directly. Not yet, at least. I think we'll hide the hair. The confusing part about this will be how to ensure it works with Polkadot. Because sorry, get distracted. So for polka dot outfit, let's take a look at that. It works perfectly. So it's basically going to be what is that? You know what? I don't want to know. So this is the important one. So it's this chunk here. So I basically want this segment here. Let's turn on this one. Do, 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 do. Boom, 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 and boom. Okay. Ding, 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 ding. So that should be good. Should be anything visible from this V-neck cut. Now we will move it. Whoa. With this off. Move it over there. So we'll have another segment that can be turned on and off. And that'll be useful. Okay. Coinmonger. Well, hello. Welcome. Welcome, Coinmonger. Hey, okay. Coffee time. I got my Red Bull. In fact, I'm going to get another one too.
Red Bull. Delicious Red Bull.
So that should work for that one. And then we need one just for the things that are need to be disabled. So this is for this needs to be turned back on. And this grid will be for things that will turn off every time for the outfit. So let's do that now. So it'll be like these things here. Those. Pretty much the whole leg. Actually, it'll be pretty much the whole body. Yeah. Think about that. Yes. So I'll do. I guess I just need to confirm what is already turning off. Okay, so just this chunk, this the feet. Gotcha. Okay. So pretty much everything here, right? Yeah. So everything that is still in this square needs to go up here. Perfect. Easy. Easy peasy. And wow. Probably have to move the glove down a little. How to remove just that. Minus. Minus. Oh, thank you for the bits, Coinmonger. Come. We're working on another outfit for Cotton here. It's coming out pretty well. This is what it looks like so far. This is the second outfit, but we're just making it set up so there's nothing from the body poking through. And okay, focus on the glove. That's what we were just working on. And it's really just this top portion here that I need to. Anything you can kind of see through this hole, this window. Clipping bad. Agreed. Agreed. I used to, before I knew there were better options out there, I used to do the prevent clipping using blend shapes, like shape keys and stuff. And man, that was difficult. That was a lot more difficult than it needed to be. But now with the Poyomi shader, which is what I'm currently using to texture, you can really just sidestep a lot of those issues. All right, so that should work on hiding that chunk. Now, for the body, I noticed that the midriff here is the back. What is that? Yeah. Trying to get motivated to work on an animation. I believe in you. Believe in me that believes in you. Believe in the me that believes in you. Something like that. I don't know if anyone's seen Gurren Lagann. Well, heck yeah. I mean, I love animation. I've been doing little basically like background shots for my just like kind of doodles and sketches. Let's see. But I'm hoping to turn them into like animations at some point. Because I really love the look of Eevee, Blender Eevee. So I've been doing some just some simple CG renders. It's like an elevator hallway scene. This is like some sort of factory thing. Be fun to have like traffic or like I don't know some vehicles moving by. And this is like a hut, a desert hut. I also did a. Do you do VR chat, Coinmonger? I have VR, but I never use it. I just did some experiments with taking a VR chat avatar and creating a rigified rig for it. So there's like a little tutorial I made for it. So if you're ever looking for something in that direction, because and then you can technically use VR chat for motion capture, though it's only motion capture for Unity. But I did a little experiment with that the other day too, where I recorded myself moving around. There's a decent amount of setup, but the mocap options and stuff use Unreal Engine. Gotcha. The motion capture options that are out there are becoming really cool. Have you heard of Plas? So you can feed it video and it generates animation. They have like a good amount of freebie stuff, and then you have to pay, of course, after a certain amount. But it's pretty cool. It's all in the browser. And I think that they have an Unreal skeleton that you can target. Excuse me. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so if you are just looking to block out some animations really quickly, grab your camera, film yourself, and then export it into here. Anyway, not sure if that'll help you out, but I'll go ahead and post that in chat if you'd like to at least take a look. I'm really looking forward to using more and more tools like that for myself. So I would love to be able to make some animations or skits, stuff like that, as time goes on. Let me get rid of these little tufts here too. One, two, three, four. Oh, but I did want to be able to turn the mitt on and off. So whatever I put here, I need to actually put there. Probably block out the animation faster than it would take me to set up my camera. That's fair. That's fair. A. And what is that? Smushed. That's okay. So we created the main set of stuff that needs to toggle on and off for the body for the second outfit, except for the hand. This hand. So let's focus on that really quick. So pretty much it's a little hard to see what's going on, but I believe we can figure it out. Oh, perfect. Let's go from the inside. Boom, boom, boom. Coffee is not strong enough. For it is. For it is. All right, there we go. Oh, and then let's get there. Delicious latte. I just got this stuff called, or I just ordered something called mud water. Kind of interested to try that out. It's like one of those like nootropic fads. So we'll see how that goes. Nootropic. Mostly just got it because I want to ingest. Lion's mane. Anything that promotes neurogenesis, I'm all about. Sounds good, Coin. Enjoy your coffee. Hope you get a delicious latte. Alright, so this chunk of stuff will go into here. And that will all. Hello, Pichu. Welcome. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Hope you're having an amazing day yourself. We're working on an outfit right now. This one right here. So we already made a one outfit for Cotton, and now we're making a second, and it's looking quite good. And it glows. It's got some glowy bits. Yeah, we're just kind of making the shoe design is gorgeous. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the foot's kind of poking through right now, but it's looking pretty good. This is based off. I can't claim credit for the design, but it is coming out well. That's for sure. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, so we've got this. We set up the body groups. We set it up for the mitt, the glove, breasts, and the knee purse. So that should be everything we need. Now we just need to create animations for it. The Mr. Freeze shirt came out wonderful. Oh, thank you. That was actually pretty fun to recreate. I was like kind of expecting it to be difficult, but it's kind of satisfying just making a little logo really quick. I'll have to keep that in mind for other things. Ooh, Red Bull. Delicious. Okay. So now we export file, export fbooks. Then we just want to double check all the toggles. Perfect. Okay, so now there's no gap there. Select the body. Scroll down to here, discard, and we can discard the chest, and then more importantly, we can discard the other stuff that was poking through, like on the wrist, the feet, and the midsection. But I realized that I do want these kneecap sections. So let's go back here. Outfit 2. Select the body one more time. We're basically selecting these sections here. And bye. Oops. Bye. This one needs quite a bit more, actually. All the way down to below the knee. All the way down to below the knee. Below knee. Did you all see the trailer for the Weird Al movie? I'm pretty pumped about it. It looks freaking hilarious. It's just funny to like continue the trend of Weird Al's been poking fun at musicians for like decades now. A lifetime. Okay, so these sections we do not want to disappear. So export one more time. Bada boom. Save. Turn here. All right, now we can see Cotton's knees. Important. And the glove or the mitt hand is looking really good. Got the glasses. Okay. So all the UV editing should be done. One thing I did want to do, let's go to the mitt here. We're going to take this section, we're going to duplicate it, and then do mesh, normal, split. Then export again, because that way that will be able to be seen from both sides. Otherwise, not so much. Nice. Cute. All right. Just one more section on the arms to ensure that is not happening. Good. I'm pretty pleased with that. I think it's coming out super well. Oops. I selected different sections here. That should solve it. One more time. Ooh, it's 11:30 already. We're almost there. It's clipping through the arm. Perfect. In fact, let's just turn off outfit 2 really quick, just to review. All right. The body, there's one more section we can turn off, which is this. Oops. Oh. Okay, right. That's reserved for the head. Okay, so we'll want to move the glove over one. Da, 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 da. So this section here should go there. Can't find where I put the metallic map in the shader. All the videos are either old or the paid or for the paid version. It should be in the reflection and shading section. Something about reflections or smoothness in that same area. You can also search the Poyomi version you're using. All right, I think we're good. Boom. Okay, so now we're moving on to animations. So we're going to go up here. We're going to grab our we're going to go here. Not there. Close materials. Open up the animators. Grab the FX layer. Drop it here. And it's fine. So, first thing we want to do is review our clothes animations. So we've got a few for the head. Well, that was the older version. And we made a second version. Much simpler. Perfect. We really don't want to touch those. Yeah. The head should be fine. Should be its own thing now. Let's just confirm that. So I go into here, select everything, and there's this head, this head. But we didn't do it. We did one with detaching, the other through scaling. Okay. All right. So let's avoid those. Yes, avoid them. And we want to go to polka dot outfit. Polka dot outfit. Okay. Hair clip, leg warmers, party hat, shirt, shorts. Right, decent amount of animations. Hello, Red Cat. Welcome. I hope your day is going well as well. Thank you for asking. We are making a second outfit for Cotton right now. We're in the final steps of it. It's looking pretty good. Take a little sip. Struggling with the model. I relate to that. I relate. Hopefully, you are making your way through that gauntlet. Question for these is, can I update the second outfit by itself? My thought is yes. And that actually would probably work better if I have these animations simply override. Have you ever done fur for an avatar, like with a particle system? Um, for a VR chat avatar, I don't usually do fur with a mesh. But I have worked with particle systems in Blender, like grooming them and stuff like that. 220901. But there are some shaders out there that make for effects. Like if you're looking to make like soft fuzz over everything, there are some stuff. There are some shaders out there for Unity that make that, which is pretty cool. It looks pretty good too. Outfit 2 Anims. Overworked? Question mark. So let's make that. So let's just make a folder real quick. Here. We'll call this outfit 2. My client wants a fluffy doggo to use in VC Face. I've been struggling to achieve the look. I did find a fur fuzz shader. Just wondering if you knew other ways. Gotcha. So the main thing about meshes with fur is, so for example here on my avatar, I don't actually connect them. So if you look in here, you can see that this chunk of fur is actually its own little cylinder. And basically, you can have it so that the normals blend very smoothly. So it looks like it's one mesh, but they're actually separate chunks. Now, let me find the tutorial I used for that. Okay, you've seen that before. Okay. So that's definitely one that would help quite a bit, just to ensure that any fur you're using blends nicely. Then there was another tutorial that I think Big Poop was using right here. And they were able to achieve a look like this. And I think that's using a particle system with triangles. Um, that definitely is doable. And then you could go in and either sculpt or, well, it's still a particle, use the grooming system to move it around. But those are really like your only methods. You can do like a shader, get tiny fur that looks really nice. You can get the chunky fur like I'm doing, and then particle fur, which can use bigger chunks or thin strips or whatever type of mesh you input into it, and then you can sculpt it around. Uh, yeah, was there a specific problem you were encountering? I love that tail lame foe. It looks good. It came out well. If you slapped on some spherical normals, it'd look very furry. Very fuzzy. Polka dot. Outfit 2. Um, like the So Emmy was showing this the other day, but like these normals here, see how it's like got this soft fade to it? Basically, they use that the same technique I used to make the fur blend in with the body. You can apply, you could put like a cylinder or like a stretched out oval sphere in there, and then it would kind of all look very round. Um, what was I doing? Oh, yeah, animations. So let's create an animation clip. Abby, outfit 2. For on. Then not any one problem in particular, but I did see that the Unity Fluffy Groom tool and tried to get that to work, but couldn't figure out how to export the fur to make it show on model. You should be able to bake your particle system if that's what the tutorial is. I'm not sure what the Unity specifically what you're referring to with the Unity Fluffy Groom tool. But you should be able to bake a particle system down into a mesh, then import it. Then you just treat it like any other chunk of mesh. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Then we'll do outfit 2. What would this be? Outfit 2. Yeah, I think for Blender, you just like you have a cube. Boom. Add a particle system. Like somewhere in here, you can either bake it here or bake particle. Bake particles. Or something like that. I think you'll have to do a Google search for that. But basically, yeah, you can turn any particle system into a mesh. So in this reflection and specular tab of the Poema shader, it has like a metallic map slot, but IDK what I need to do. If it's just one map, metallic map, then it's looking for a black and white image, uh, which is exactly what is used in uh, Substance. So you could export just that map by itself, just the metallic map by itself, uh, not combined with anything. And then you should be able to, should be a black and white image that you just drop in that slot. Okay, if it's just fully black, then that means you don't have any metallic value. Um, it's just there's no metallic to speak of. Body animation. Outfit to body will record. It's going to change a few things. First is it's not going to touch the polka dot outfit at all. But we will, of course, be able to. Do we toggle it off? Technically, the polka dot outfit is never off. I just realized that. It's just chunks of it are disabled. Try the Fluffy Groom tool for Unity. If you could make it work, I'm sure it'll give you more cool options. Yeah, absolutely. Unity Fluffy Grooming tool. Oh, interesting. You can bring this into VR chat? Oh, my. Gotcha. So it looks like it doesn't support it out of the gate. But, let's see. But it does say it works on mobile devices, so that's a good sign. Okay, perfect. So it does support built-in. That's good. Yeah, so you want to make sure that you're targeting the built-in pipeline. Um, because HDRP and URP came after VR, after the version of VR chat. Version of Unity that VR chat is using. Wow, that's a mouthful. So I'm really hoping that VR chat does upgrade eventually to at least a version that has the shader graph editor. That would be awesome. Because Chill Out VR is heading that way, so hopefully, yeah. Yeah, I think this would be amazing if we could get it into VR chat. Trying to see if I can export the fur mesh to the model and use an older version for the VSF SDK thing. Okay. That might work. that might work. Yeah, for VC face that might work. You just want to make sure you're using the latest versions of VC face. Um, VC face. Download. Show me the GitHub. Yeah, I'd be interested to see your progress. You'll just want to see which. It should work in my brain. It works, but I'm too done to figure it out. Well, the difficult part would just be ensuring that you want to just double check which version of Unity VC Face is targeting, because that may be a hard limit on what you're able to do. 2019. Okay, so it is using the same version of that VR chat is in. So you may have some difficulty. I think as long as you're just targeting the built-in, where's that? Where's it? Where did it say that? Built-in, Unity's built-in shader. That works with Unity 2019. So if I get the fur out of 2022 somehow into 2019, I'll be good. Yes. Yeah. I think you'll just have to make sure you're using built-in. Built-in what? Built-in shaders. Wow, that guy is so fuzzy. Look at that. The fuzziest man. Looks good though. All right. I do need to turn my attention back to making those anims. So we'll do this. But I would love to see where you end up with that. That would look amazing in VR chat. Absolutely amazing. If you end up, you might be able to do something similar just within Blender and baking it out. Sorry to sidestep you. Thanks for the help. I'll keep trying. Yeah, I'm super interested in that. I think that could be, if I could get that VR chat, I would do that in a heartbeat. I think people would be going crazy for that kind of stuff. Do you document your process in SOC media or something? I'd love seeing what you'll come up with it. On social media. Yeah, share your socials, Radcat. I want them as well. Indicate what I'm doing wrong. It's shiny when I have a normal shader, even though the image is fully black. Well, other things may be contributing to it being shiny, like your speculars and stuff. I will be soon. I'm still very anxious about my work. I have a small student portfolio, but I'm working on making it better. Oh, heck yeah. But in the folder, I preview the image and I see some black and gray, but when I open the image, I see fully black. Again, you want to make sure you're looking just like this shouldn't be the metallic smoothness map. You'll need just the metallic. You could also change the mask if you have this option. I'm not sure if you do. the mask channel, try flipping through those values and seeing if you find something. Sam doesn't mind. I can show you my little portfolio. But if it is a fully black, or no, they're saying that you should see some detail. Gotcha. Yeah, please go ahead and share your socials. I do not mind that at all. This is going to get interesting. Interesting. So if I take it. If that's the outfit to body, if it's off, then all it does is turn the outfit off. Oh, this is going to get complicated. Because so we have the body, we have polka, and we have outfit 2. When this one's on, when it's off, it shouldn't be telling anyone anything. It's on. Okay. My brain's starting thinking about this one. I think the problem is I don't have it set up as it would be in a default scenario, right? So default outfit 2 will be completely off. By default. Oh, snap. Okay. I gotta delete these anyway. Yeah, delete that. Then all of these materials I need to bake lock in. Send another picture if you don't mind checking out. It's the image in the folder on the right. There's some black and gray on the left. The image open is fully black. So right now, this image it's just the metallic. Are you baking your specular in here as well? Or is it just your metallic map? Okay, so those are baked now. should look like this. Like this. All right, so this is default cotton. Default cotton. Okay. Then we'll build out what the outfit should look like when it's on from this. Okay. Oh, I just want to confirm you are baking only. Oh, go. You're baking only the metallic value to here. Substance Painter is a god. Baking, exporting, that's the same thing in this case. So if I go to export here and we look at my output templates, basically this is the metallic smoothness. Now you can see here that this A here is the glossiness map. So that's what it's taking, glossiness, and it's putting it in there, into the grayscale. And then the metallic is its own thing in the grayscale. Or it's filling the RGB channels, I should say. What you want when you're exporting just a metallic map is like this. Right here, metallic. You want just the grayscale map of the metallic. Because metallic is just a black and white image. You like this, it should not be combined. If you are just looking for the metallic portion, then you need it to be just the metallic map. When it's this, it's two maps. Metallic and smoothness are now combined. This is two maps here, whereas this is just one. So you want, or just the emission. Even just the emission is a good example. But basically, you need one channel being packed into here. Whereas right now you're packing in two. So you could probably look for an example in here, something with metallic. Let's see. Yeah, so right here, I just have my metallic. All I need to do to get the metallic, let's go ahead and I'll clear that channel, is you just grab it and drag it. Gray channel. So just drag it in there. But yeah, you'll want to, you could make a whole new map. You could just go create and then make another channel or another output, another image output, and then drop your channels in there. This is very flexible, and it's really just whatever you want out of it. You know, you're like, okay, these are the output maps that I can have, and then this is what's actually being exported into images, and whatever I want, I'll take out of there. So for these layers here, the leg warmer, the shirt, the shorts, these can't turn off. So we're going to have output 2 override polka. That's the only way it's going to work. I'm going to do some research. I'll let you know if I get it to work. Hey, please do. I would love to see how that goes, but sounds good. And I'll be actually taking lunch right now. So this is actually super good timing because I'll be back in about an hour. I'm going to end the stream, go my workout, go eat some lunch, and then I'll be back streaming again. So because before I just leave the stream running, but I think that kind of no one knows when I get back on if I do that. So I am gonna end the stream here. I will be back in an hour and a half to 2 hours. We'll go ahead and finish the animations for Cotton and work on some other fun stuff. But I appreciate everyone coming by. It has been super fun seeing what you all are up to, and I'll be back in spec very soon. So see you all very soon. Bye, everyone. See you after lunch. Thank you. Thank you for coming by, Pichu. Bye, everyone. Bye.